And welcome back to Crypto Hawk. We're starting a little early today. I thought I'd do a little meet and greet before the show. I got 10 minutes before the show officially starts. Right now it's about in California Pacific time, 3:35 p.m. So I don't know on the East Coast, like with the time change, if I'm only 2 hours behind or 3 hours. Normally I thought the West Coast and the East Coast are 3 hours. But then again, if we get into Pacific time and or daylight savings time, I don't know how that affects all that shit. So all I know, somebody asked me, is the show Eastern Standard? I don't know. All I'm telling you is what's Pacific. Pacific is where I live, and that's how I base the shows. So, Dirt Road Trucker. Hard to believe we are rooting for the government. Yes. You know, Ripple, like we're just starting off. We're going to talk a little bit before the show starts, so it's not really even officially started. Hello, everyone, says Michelle. Then you got Stephen Morris with a pig head. Robert Bob Bobby Driscoll says, "Good evening, everybody." Man, the weather is starting to get nice. I live up in the mountains in California, and I opened up the window today in the Crypto Hulk office where the couch is, and I went to go make something to eat, and I'm doing a low carb thing. It was getting a little rough, I'm telling you. So I got some peanut butter, and I had a couple scoops of peanut butter out of desperation, right? Like I'm really going for this. I'm trying to drop 35 pounds. I want to be like a really lean 270, maybe ultra lean like 265 at the light. I don't want to go any less than like 265, but I would be like really, really damn lean at 265 ish. So we'll see. I don't know if I'm going to lose 40 pounds or just 35, but I do the same with peanut butter, avoiding the bread. Yeah, like I'm trying something. So for breakfast, I had no carbs at all, and I had some chicken. Oh, yeah, my bad. For breakfast, I had chicken and some little potato chunks with some carrots, and then I went to go work out. I don't know. I don't count carbs. I just try to look at my plate, and maybe I had maybe 30 grams carbs for breakfast, somewhere in there. Lunch was damn not. I had carrots and salmon, and then for dinner, like an hour and a half later, because I'm doing intermittent fasting as well. So I don't eat past. Like I start eating at breakfast at 5:30, and then I'll have lunch and dinner and be all completely done by 3 o'clock ish. Okay, it's kind of like my limit. Then I don't eat again from 3 o'clock p.m. until 5:30 a.m. So I go 16 hours. Um, so here I have some Starbucks coffee, Sumatra. I got two because what the coffee will do then is kill my appetite. So right now it's about 3:40 p.m. Like I'm still kind of full. Like I'm not eating the rest of the day. And if I can make it past 4, 5, 6 p.m., then I'm good to go. I won't eat the rest. My appetite just kind of like around 6 p.m. just kind of starts dipping. So as I'm going through this little journey, this weight loss journey, this is just part of it. I'm not talking supplements today. For those, some people like to follow this stuff. Like somebody says here, I'm into intermittent fasting too. In fact, did a 48-hour fast last week. Jersey Kathy. Oh God. I saw my chiropractor today, and we were talking nutrition and stuff. And so I'm kind of I got some ideas from him, but I'm just really I haven't done this, but I'm getting back to where I was at about like a really lean 265, 270 crypto Hulk. That'll be like, oh my God. But I'm just like, yeah, it was about YouTube did it again. My wallet is fasting until crypto hits. I know. Like on payday, when I get my retirement check each month, It's like I'm rich for like the day, right? I feel like, man, I feel like $1,000,000. And then like a week later, 2 weeks later, like, oh damn, am I gonna have enough in there for the rest of the month? I fast every day for 20 hours and give myself a 4-hour feast. Damn, you only eat 4 hours a day? So I had the Starbucks coffee, 2 pods. I have a Primo water machine, so I can put the pod in the water machine, and I put 4 ounces of water for a pod. It's Sumatra, so it's pretty strong. I get 2 of those pods, add a little bit of Starbucks non-dairy milk. It's like oat milk with some other shit. Now I add just a little teensy bit of like whipped cream. So, but I'm really working on the carbs, like just crushing them. All right. And I know in the very beginning it's difficult. So if any of you guys or gals are gonna copy, start off by like not having carbs after like 8 p.m. and then go to like 6, 5, 4. That's one way to do it as well. Then 3, 2, 1. So from the time you get up until like 1 o'clock, you can have carbs and then go 12, 11, 10. Like just kind of do that. That's another way. Some people can find that a lot better. Like, okay, today, no carbs after 9 p.m. Like, no snacks, no chips, none of that, no carb shit at all. Or you could say no eating after. However you want to do it. But I'm kind of curious. Some of you guys that want to take up the Crypto Hulk challenge of let's trim our carbs down, and we can do some other. If you want to do supplements, if you don't, it don't matter. But I'm going to talk about all of them, and I'm going to have some experts talking about supplements and how they can help us, like natural foods, none of this drug shit or whatever. But yeah, stuffed cabbage soup, yeah, it's good for you and will help carbs and weight loss. We will be discussing this, and some of us will decide to go on the Crypto Hulk challenge, including myself, obviously, because I want to see if I can drop 35 pounds. You don't realize how much carbs dominate your diet until you try to abstain. I know it fucking sucks. It's difficult in the beginning. Like right now, I'm on like day 3. I'm not doing zero carb, but I'm chopping out 80% of my carbs, like because I'm not trying to fucking crash, right? So I got to have some fat. You can't cut out carbs and fat. You're gonna be fucked up. It's not gonna work. So that's why I have some peanut butter, and that has a little bit of carb in it, but mainly fat. Some protein and fat. So that's why I just had to chug like 2 scoops of peanut butter and I'm good right now. I don't want any more carbs. All the cravings for fucking bread and noodles and shit are like gone right now because I had that peanut butter, and then now I'm drinking the coffee, which is killing it. Now for me, it's 3:45 p.m. I don't go to bed till like 10, so this shit ain't gonna keep me up. I'll start coming down off the coffee high in about 2 to 3 hours from now, and that will put me at about 7 o'clock at night. And then I'll probably be at home looking for crypto news for tomorrow morning. Okay, let's see. I'm in intermittent fasting. Okay. Let's start with so now it's officially 3:45. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor. Don't buy anything I say. Don't do anything I do. Okay? All right. Stephen Morris. It's called Skinny Fat Hulk when you cut out the carbs. Skinny Fat Hulk when you cut out the carbs. Okay. All right. So, like I said, I'm like on day 3 of lower carbs. I'm definitely doing lower. Like I said, I've wiped out at least 60, 70% of my carbohydrate, sugar stuff, bread, noodle, whatever, like 60 to 70% are gone. So I'm starting to feel it, and that's fine. So that's why I had have some emergency peanut butter, and I'm better. So each day I'm going to grind it down to 80% less. I'm not doing a zero carb, but I'll have about 10% of my diet in carbs or something like that I used to. Then that should be good enough to tighten me up. I will be going on the scale probably every couple weeks just to see how it's going. And maybe if I have to just do a total carb restriction, that's going to fucking suck. But that'll probably be, I'll do maybe a total carb restriction 1 2 weeks from now, maybe a couple of weeks from now ish. I'm giving myself, I'm slowing it down. I just don't want to just boom, cut it out, but I'm doing a step down. Like, I barely, like I said, out of my normal diet, I've chopped out my carbohydrates now 70%. I've eliminated 70% of the carbs in the past few days. So I'm doing good. Another couple more days, I'll be at 90% less. I'll be fine. I'll coast along a week or two, see if I'm dropping pounds. If not, I'm going to do a total carb restriction. If that don't work, then we'll go on to plan B, which is I got to really, get some help. All right. The Blackrock. Let's go over the Blackrock. This is fucking massive, you guys. Like, whoa. I can't underestimate this at all or overestimate. Let me do a copy and a paste. This, I got some ideas here. Government looking at partial shutdown on the 22nd. Yeah, I've noticed like Walmart shutting down and these stores are shutting down. They're going to do like a 24-hour shutdown. That's when I think all the stores are going to get hooked up. Okay, I'm seeing weird shit going down. Online, I'm seeing how Costco, Walmart's, all these fucking stores are going to shut down for 24 hours. Okay. The only thing I mean, you and me all know, but the only thing I'm thinking of is they're getting set to get ready to go with crypto. Maybe they're going to be testing it. Okay. Now that I said testing, um, I was reading in an article where they're utilizing crypto slowly and they're testing it. Okay. So they need to make sure all this stuff works. It's not going to be like tomorrow a flip gets switched and then we all kind of know it's look, what they're going to do is get everybody all set up in the whole entire world. Okay. And as they're doing this, they're testing it. Okay. They're tokenizing shit. We're going to get into Blackrock is tokenizing stuff. Unfucking believable. I'm going to get into it here in a minute. But the biggest institutions are now tokenizing and testing. TNT, tokenizing and testing. The banks, stores, all this stuff. They're going to see how well it works. Are there problems? Whose system crashes? Maybe they might do a test with $1 million or maybe B of A might send Wells Fargo $100 million or something and just see what happens or some, I don't know. Whatever it is, they're testing it. Okay. And let's get into this article. BlackRock creates tokenized asset fund. What did I tell you? There's two things. We need to be rich. What the fuck have I been saying the past 6 months? Global crypto tokenization. BlackRock is the biggest global investment company in the world. Global investment company. What are they doing? They have a tokenized asset fund. This is fucking huge without the H. It's a UGE. It's huge. Okay. The fund was started with $100 million in USDC stablecoin. Notice USDC is run on Stellar. So if you don't got Stellar, you better go get it. Okay. Now it's going to use the Ethereum network. And people are like, oh God, Crypto Hulk. We're going to get into that. Let me continue reading. Investment management giant BlackRock has created a tokenized asset fund. When you take real world assets and put them into crypto form, you get it. Now, a lot of people, your moms, your dads, your uncles and shit, before they want nothing to do with cryptocurrency. It's for, they believed all the dumb shit. Oh, criminals use it and it's unreliable and it's going to get hacked and all these things. So what's BlackRock doing? They're tokenized. BlackRock is doing what we've been telling your parents and shit and all that. What's going to happen? You take a house and you put it into crypto form. That's crypto. That's tokenization. Okay. So what BlackRock is doing is they're taking things like buildings and this and that. They're tokenizing them and they put them into a fund. So now the average person doesn't have to go buy the crypto, buy a hardware wallet and all these things. They just go to BlackRock and buy some kind of a fund. Okay. This is going to make it easy where you could live like what they want to do. The massive organizations, they want to make it as easy as possible for people to get into the crypto area. Now, I'm not saying buying and holding crypto. There's a difference. You're buying a fund. You're not buying tokens. You're buying a fund. Okay. There's a big, big difference. And of course, since they own the fund, think about this. Since they own the fund, they can then use that fund to make money by lending it to somebody else. So they're making a shit ton of fucking money. As the crypto goes up, as the value of the houses go up, let's say, we'll just use the word houses. They've invested in houses in this tokenized fund. So as the value of those houses goes up, the value of that fund goes up, and BlackRock can take a loan against that fund and go buy something else without paying interest to a bank because they're borrowing from their own. Now, the laws probably won't allow that, but I'm just giving an example. They'll figure out some way to tokenize those houses and lend it to somebody else, whatever it might be. Okay, maybe it's sitting in a custodian somewhere like Medico or something, Mataco. But I just wanted to show you this. The BlackRock USD, Institutional Digital Liquidity Fund, was incorporated on the British Islands. Notice how they're not starting it in the United States. I want you to see what's going on. BlackRock has started this corporation out of the British Virgin Islands, not the United States. And they're working with a company called Securitize. And let's hold on a minute. And guess what? Ripple-backed Securitize. Are you hearing me? But Crypto Hulk, wait, I thought it's on Ethereum. Remember, see, here's where it throws everybody off. Securitize is a Ripple-backed partner, okay? Let's work on the article first. But BlackRock is partnering with Securitize. That's a Ripple partner. Circle is Ethereum. Are you seeing what the fuck is going on? You got BlackRock saying they're partnering with Ethereum, or it's on an Ethereum blockchain, but they're actually partnering with Securitize, which is Ripple, and Circle, which is Stellar. Are you seeing this? Okay. The fund represents tokenization of real-world assets. What it's doing is it's placing traditional assets like homes, businesses, on a blockchain rail, not traditional rails, blockchain rails, so they can move it and sell it and use it for liquidity fast. That's what's going on. Let me check some comments and we'll discuss this. Michael Gilbert, spaghetti foot. Oh, brilliant. Now he's trying to get me to eat carbohydrates. This is just fucking lovely. Then you got Steven. Wait, no, we got that one already. Okay. So let's go to the article. So they're talking about it's on Ethereum blockchain. We're going to start off with this right here. I'm going to show you something. Copy and a paste. Here's this article right here. This is a circle.com, USD circle, US dollar circle, okay? Experience the power of USDC on Stellar, okay? So we know right off the top that BlackRock claims it's on an Ethereum blockchain, okay? But they're using the stablecoin USDC, which is Stellar. And there's your proof for that. Next, let's do a copy and a paste. Well, looky here. We're on opensource.ripple.com. We're on a Ripple website. And it says what? Introduction to the EVM, Ethereum Virtual Machine, compatible XRP Ledger sidechain. I want you to see what the fuck's going on with BlackRock, and they're using Ethereum. Okay. Remember how, like the past, I don't know, 2 to 3 years, maybe 4 years, I've been giving you an example. Let's say you're on the highway. You're on the freeway. We'll call that the XRP ledger. You're driving down the ledger and you look to your left because you're in a car that says Ripple, but you look to your left and there's a tow truck. The tow truck says Ripple Tow. And guess what car is on that Ripple Tow? That car says Ethereum. Oh, snap, Crypto Hulk. So we're both on the XRP ledger. I'm driving my car because I'm using XRP. I look over and you got a car that doesn't work. It's called Ethereum. But what Ethereum has to have is a side chain to make it work. So Ripple created a side chain so that Ethereum will work instead of being a broke crypto, okay? That's embarrassing. Where we have to have Ripple save Ethereum's ass, okay? That's what's going on here. So you have an EVM compatible XRP ledger, which is interoperable with everybody. And all the Ethereum fanboys are like, go Ethereum. But my question is this. Why the fuck are you on the Ripple tow truck, Ethereum? Oh, got him, Crypto Hulk. So yes, that article says BlackRock has it on the Ethereum blockchain. But what they're not telling you is this article that I'm showing you right here. It shows Ethereum, it's introduction to EVM compatible XRP ledger side chain. So that's what we got going on. We've got BlackRock, the biggest investment company in the world, is going to tokenize a stable coin that's called USD Circle that's using Stellar blockchain. And then they're also using, it's on top of the Ethereum network, they claim. So it's utilizing the Ripple side chain to make Ethereum work. But then also BlackRock is using Securitize. And here's the article for Securitize. It's a Ripple company. Oh, so we've got the Ripple side chain and a company called Securitize, which is Ripple, just to get Ethereum to work. What a fucking shame is that, right? 1970 legend. Quality olive oil fund. Okay, I see where this is going. Everybody's ganging up on Crypto Hulk. Thank you very much for that. 1970 legend. Thomas, thanks for that donation. Thanks for the early show, Hulk. Keep up the lies, go sappers. So Ethereum needs crutches to stand, says MC Prosperity. There you go, right? So BlackRock has to see. I want you to notice something. There's BlackRock. So everyone's like, oh, right? Massive, right? The biggest investment company in the world. What crypto do they announce in that whole article? There's just one, Ethereum, they talk about, right? But they make no mention of Ripple's Ethereum virtual machine sidechain, do they? That allows Ethereum to do what it does. Then here's the Securitize. Let's look at that one. Ripple-backed Securitize raises 14 million from Santander and Mitsubishi. Securitize backed by Ripple. Securitize backed by Ripple. That's in the first sentence of this article. From a swath of investors, technology platform to help modernize the existing securities industry. So what BlackRock did is they used a broke down ass Ethereum that doesn't fucking work. They need Ripple side chains to make the Ethereum virtual machine do what the fuck it's got to do. They throw in Securitizes platform to modernize the BlackRock experience. That's what's going on. And Mitsubishi, it's MUFG. That's a Ripple partner. Santander, Ripple partner. Everything Ripple is designed to help the little cryptos to work, right? The Ethereums won't work unless Ripple comes in and saves their stupid fucking ass, okay? That's what's up. That's what the article doesn't want to tell. They don't want to fucking tell you that. They want to make you think that Ethereum shit is the way they're going to fucking go. And that's not it. I just say eventually I'm going to look at a crystal ball, and that crystal ball is going to say in a year to two, whatever, they're going to say, let's get rid of this fucking Ethereum shit. Let's just use Ripple instead. Or, yeah, you got to use Ripple and Ethereum. I'm sorry, Ripple and XLM, because that Ethereum, that shit don't work. Everybody's got to try to be the crutch to make Ethereum work. It's not gonna happen. So that is why you've got a price of Ethereum that's so expensive, because you have articles like this showing Ethereum with BlackRock, but they don't show you all the secret movers and shakers making that shit happen, do they? No, they don't talk about none of that shit Crypto Hulk just talked about. So to the people that say, oh, Crypto Hulk just reads articles, I could do that on my own. No, you can't. Okay? No, you can't. You think you can, like you're 4 years old and you think you can do whatever, you can't fucking do it. All right? Alrighty then. So I love it. I post my stuff on Twitter, Facebook, different social medias, and on X. And I posted about the BlackRock and then the Ethereum. People are like, no, it can't be. And I'm like, dude, just watch my fucking video. People are like, oh, Ethereum to the moon and all. I'm just like, you're so fucking dumb. Watch my fucking video. But they don't want to do that. They just want to run their fucking mouth, right? Okay, it's usually how it goes. Crypto Hulk, you're wrong. Crypto Hulk, you're wrong. You don't even watch my video. It's not about saying how good Ethereum is, you fucking cocksucker. Wow. Joe Yazkamp. Thank you very much for that donation there, buddy. Show enough. Let's go to the next article. Oh, Gary Gensler gets his shit pushed in by the judge. Okay. We're gonna do this article. I got two SEC articles. Yeah, let me do a copy paste. Gary Gensler's such a fucking clown. I don't know how this dude actually got a job. He's so fucking disgusting. He's like a traitor. All right. Like, I don't even need to know about securities. I could run the SEC. I'd have smart people put in there to assist me, and I'd have 8 people, and they give me different viewpoints, and I could figure out what the fuck to do. All right, and say, hey, go do it. Just like if you get somebody who's a medical director, like somebody who has a master's in business, they're medical directors for a hospital. They're not doctors. Sometimes you might find a doctor that also has a master's in business, but just like so, I could be running an SEC and fire everybody and put in all the smart people, like all the crypto. Like John Deaton's there, the Ripple lawyers are all there. Like everybody's good, and everybody from Stellar, XDC. Like man, I'm putting all them in the positions in the SEC. I'm kicking all these fucking lawyers that are fucking garbage out of there. Judge, here's the article. Let me do a copy and a paste just in case I forgot. All right, here we go. I stopped debating with people over X. Yeah, it's not worth your fucking time. I'll talk to them a little bit. If they're not interested, fine. I'm not trying to sell a used car. I'm not. But I'll tell you what. Oh, you're gonna love it. They don't want to listen to me now. But guess what? Later, when your fucking ass is broke, I'm not gonna listen to you. I'm just being fair. Remember? When I tried talking to you about whatever, blah, 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 you don't want to listen. Guess what? Your kid, your child just caught cancer. Da, 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 da. I'm not trying to listen now. We're going to play the game. You did that equals that. There's an equation right there. One side equals the other. There you go. Just being fair. Judge slams the SEC for gross abuse of power. Finally, the SEC is getting their ass kicked from all the illegal shit that they do. The judge imposes a punishment. On Monday, a federal judge took the unprecedented, that means this has never happened before. This has never happened before. The judge imposed a punishment on the SEC. Oh, man. Let's see. The SEC lied. That's called perjury. I don't hear anybody bringing that word up. When you lie in court, it's not called misrepresenting key facts. I call it lying, which is perjury. Okay? That's a felony. Gary, you're going to get your shit pushed in jail. You're going to jail. Gary's cellmate is going to give Gary a nickname. He's going to call him Cheeks. Okay. Crypto Hulk, why are you smiling so much? You just seem to be all of a sudden in a good mood. Very positive for some reason. Like, this is not normal. I just love doing my job. What the SEC did was issue a restraining order against the company illegally. Oh, man. Yes, they did. They did a lot of illegal things. They got a restraining order and told a business, you got to shut down. You know what that is? Oh, Crypto Hulk. That's 18 of the United States Code, Section 242. Wow, Crypto Hulk, for 4 years, you've been telling us that this is all a violation of our civil rights. Let me do a copy and a paste. I'm going to show you right now. Crypto Hulk is the only person online. There it is right there. Just like Crypto Hulk has been fucking telling you for 4 years. The SEC cannot do shit. The Justice Department, I used to work for them. They cannot do shit. The IRS, I never used to work for them. They cannot do shit with crypto. Why? Because it's a violation of 18 U.S. Code, Section 242. What's the title? Deprivation of rights under color of authority. What does that mean, Crypto Hulk? I'll tell you in normal people language. When you work for a city, county, state, federal government position, and you infringe on a person's life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, and you stop them from doing something that's legal, you just violated their civil rights because under color of authority, you work for a government. Guess what? That's a fucking felony. Gary's going to get his shit pushed in. His nickname is going to be called Cheeks. And his cellmate's probably going to wax his butt cheeks, okay? So let's have a Vaseline fund for Jerry Ginsler. I'm calling his name Jerry Ginsler on purpose. We'll get a Vaseline KY Jelly Fund going in the donation section and say, Gary, you're going to need this, brother. Gary's cell is going to be like a 7-Eleven. But what have I been telling you the past fucking 4 years? Now, all of a sudden, I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so, right? This article here is saying just what I've been telling you for 4 fucking years. Gary Gensler, the SEC, Jay Clayton, they all have no authority to stop Deadbox from doing stuff. They have no authority to bring a lawsuit against Ripple. I'm the only one who said this Ripple lawsuit's fake, right? Right. Remember the other channels, all the other channels, kissing ass twice a day, reporting on the Ripple trial. Ripple trial in my next program. You know how fake that shit is? I'm the only one who said they cannot bring a trial because we don't have any law in the United States Code. It's a violation of your civil rights. And look what we got going on here. Gary should get in trouble under 18 United States Code. Can somebody give me an amen? No. Can somebody please file one of these cases of 18 United States Code against Gary Gensler? You know, lawyers know that I'm right. But somebody's out there telling them, no, you can't do that. No, I got a call from somebody at the president's cabinet. No, you can't do that. Like that's no. We got to keep this thing. See, American people know. That's why my channel, they mess with it because they know that I know. Okay, for 4 years, I've been saying Gary or the SEC does not have permission to make you do shit. They don't. And if they try to, it's a violation of the 18 United States Code. Been saying this shit for 4 fucking years. Here we go right here. Now the judges are even saying, wait a second, Gary's not allowed to do this. Now you have the judges saying Gary actually violated people's civil rights when they misrepresented key facts and then got a restraining order. It was all illegal. That's a violation. Look, I don't have to be a lawyer, you guys. When Gary Gensler misrepresented key facts, the judge said, SEC, you knew you didn't have the evidence. You made up information to shut down a business. That's illegal. The judge called it a gross abuse of power. That's a violation of somebody's federal rights right there. So what Gary had to do and his people is pay the Deadbox legal fee. That's just part of it. They all need to go to jail. I'm not going to get into this article. It's disgusting. It's illegal. When you have a United States trying, SEC, doing illegal activities to harm American citizens, he needs to go to jail for that, all right? Mike Winemaster, nope, the guzzler needs a try. Well, kind of like that one. Okay, scrap the Gary the Ginsler lubrication fund. Oh my God. Joe Yazcamp. I got you on there. Thank you for that donation. Let me read some of the comments. Yeah, with our tax money, will anyone get in trouble? You know what? It'll be a sad day if nobody at the SEC gets fined per like this is bad. This is very bad, everybody. I don't know if you see new people. What we got going on? I used to work, okay. I used to work at the state level Supreme Court, and I'd be in court every Thursday for 2 years. Okay. And I'd have to testify to the judge, district attorneys and stuff, county attorneys and law enforcement would be there. Everybody'd be there. And we'd have to adjudicate stuff that came into the court. And we'd have to find restitution for different people and do all kinds of stuff. Okay. But if I were to falsify evidence, my God, I'd lose my job and probably, I don't know if they'd throw me in jail. They should, but I'd probably be thrown in jail. How is it the SEC is allowed to falsify evidence, and when they give sworn testimony and they lie, that's called perjury? That's a fucking felony. Somebody, at least one, two, three people, their asses need to go to jail. Okay? And if not, this is disgusting how our government gets to violate people's civil rights and nothing happens to nobody. That's not how this fucking country's supposed to go. All right. Fucking assholes. Let me do a copy and a paste for the 18. I'll show you the United States Code section. For those that are interested, this is what I've been talking about for 4 years. 18 U.S. Code, Section 242, deprivation of rights under color of authority. Okay? Not good. You can look that one up yourself. It's pretty simple. Anytime a government person infringes on a citizen's rights and makes me pay a penalty or something like that, or I get penalized, that's a violation of my civil rights. That government person, Gary Ginsler, just committed a civil rights violation. Everybody that lied in this court case committed a civil rights violation. I need lawyers to start filing lawsuits for civil rights violations. Let's get this fucking, anybody who's crypto friendly lawyer out there needs to start filing civil rights violations, and let's shut this SEC down, put some good people in their place. Let's hit the fucking reset button and start over again with the SEC with a whole new crew. Okay? Let's do that shit. Next SEC article. Coinbase joins up with others. Coinbase joins up with others to kick SEC ass. That's the title of the article. Stephen Morris, thanks for that donation. I appreciate that. Stephen Morris says, we need Judge Dredd to clean SEC and New York City. Dennis H., Thailand Elephant Feeding Fund. I'd like to go to Thailand and feed elephants. I really would. Not ride them, because if that motherfucker falls over and lands on top of me, that's not going to be good. Michael's birthday is tomorrow. I think I'll call Crypto Hulk Doc. VA let me down. Michael, happy birthday for tomorrow. And hopefully your next birthday, you'll be rich. And then you can break me off a little bit of money, you know what I mean? Want to get me a little Corvette or something, all right? Okay. Gary Gensler has $100 million in his private account. Let's sue Gary Gensler, some lawyer out there, I want some very crypto friendly lawyers, get a bunch of people together, file multiple class action lawsuits, whatever, against Gary Gensler and the SEC, and just fucking bury them in court cases. And just say, now we have another option, Your Honor. If all these people just quit and promise and make a law that says the government will never hire any of these people again or their family, I could probably go for that too. As long as these fucks have no more government jobs. And that's city, county, state, federal. No government positions for any of these SEC people. I could probably deal with that too. But I definitely want Gary in jail with the nickname Cheeks. He'll be the sacrificial lamb. All right, Coinbase. This is the last story, last article, and then I got to skedaddle. Wait, how long is it? Yeah, okay. Coinbase allies. So the allies of Coinbase, they're going to join the firm. They're going to join this case. It's called Paradigm as a company. The other company is called the Crypto Council for Innovation. And there's other ones. And guess what? They're going to support Coinbase to push the U.S. securities regulator for crypto rules. I've only been saying this. No other channel. This is why people join this channel. Is because we're like years ahead. 4 years ago, I started saying this. And a lot of people just had no clue, except you guys. There's no crypto laws, rules, regulations, nothing in the United States Code. People are like, and here's what the dummies were saying on Twitter Spaces and shit. Well, the SEC obviously sued Ripple for some reason. Yeah, because you're a cocksucker just like them. Truly embarrassing. What dumb people don't realize, they try to outsmart Crypto Hulk. It's not going to work. You can sue people for whatever. Just because Gary files a lawsuit, that does not mean shit. Okay. They're like, well, obviously they had, regulations, and the regulations don't mean shit if they're not backed by law. This is what dumb people that come on my fucking show, and then I got to make them look foolish. Okay. They've never worked in the law, any area in the law at all. So they want to come on the show and start sounding like they're smart or something, and they're not. Smart ass, absolutely, but definitely not intelligent smart. So in the United States Code, I showed you the 18 USC, the 18 United States Code. That's the United States law, the United States Code. There's no crypto framework in the United States Code. Who makes that? Congress. Not Gary Gensler, not the IRS, not the Justice Department, Congress. They have purposefully not made crypto laws. It's all on purpose. And I told you, because our government is Ripple, secretly. Don't tell nobody. How do we know? Well, because they're government agents. I already showed you that. No other channel was showing you. Somebody sent me some information. I showed you guys, hey, Ripple's a contractor for the government. Then so is Stellar and these other ones. Oh, yeah. No one knew it all before I said it. Nobody else was talking about it at all. Next, crypto exchange Coinbase has been bolstered by several other groups in its federal court action to get the SEC to work on tailored regulations for digital assets. Okay. I got to call this now. The lack of U.S. crypto rules has businesses fleeing abroad to other countries. Okay, stop. Coinbase. God, you people just don't fucking get it, do you? I've got to teach the Coinbase lawyers. I've been saying this for 4 years. So let me say this. This is a different thing I got to say. Coinbase lawyers, Paradigm lawyers, what is this? The Crypto Council for Innovation. Let me address all of you people, because you don't fucking get it, okay? It's not Gary Gensler's ability to make crypto rules. He cannot do it, dummies. Coinbase lawyers, you're a bunch of fucking retards. People at Paradigm, you're not much better. And the Council of Industry, Crypto Council for Innovation, you people need help. So let Crypto Hulk solve thine problems, okay? It feels like I'm dealing with amateurs here. All right. Gary Gensler, let me make this clear. Maybe I could speak slower. That might help. Gary Gensler makes regulations based on crypto laws that are in the United States Code. If we don't have any framework in the United States Code, then Gary can't make the regulation. Do you people get this fucking shit? Why do these lawyers, why does Coinbase say dumb shit like this? Why does that Brian Armstrong guy, he's so fucking stupid. I don't know how he ended up as CEO. He's a fucking sausage sucker just like Gary Gensler. These stupid bastards. Okay, this shit is not that fucking hard to get. You've got a United States code. Brian Armstrong, open your fucking ears up, okay? You want to be a CEO? Put the CEO big boy pants on and listen to what the fuck is going on. Gary Gensler makes guidelines based on law. Do we get this so far? Gary Gensler makes guidelines based on law. Okay? Gary Gensler cannot make crypto guidelines because there is no law. Now, Brian Armstrong, $1 million question. Who makes laws in the United States, Brian? Is it Gary Gensler or is it fucking Congress, asshole? Is this fucking tough? Are my quizzes that mentally challenging? Congress makes laws. That's called the legislative branch, Brian. Were you getting high back in 8th grade? Is that why we can't answer these simple fucking questions? Brian, I expect better from you, okay? Legislative branch. Think. Legislative branch makes the laws. Yeah, Crypto Hulk is right. It's not Gary Gensler. Fuck, why am I paying these lawyers $1 million a year? Brian, I was going to ask you the same question. What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay. I think Brian's getting it now. Brian, you're going after the wrong head of the snake. Coinbase lawyers, you're all fired. Okay. I'm going to bring in a fresh crew tomorrow. What you need to do is first, if anything, file an 18 United States Code Section 242 violation of civil rights for against Gary Gensler. That's the first thing you do. He doesn't have authority to make crypto guidelines for crypto because we don't have laws in the United States Code. Oh shit, Crypto Hulk keeps fucking saying that. So what Brian Armstrong did is filed a court paper to make Gary Gensler put out crypto laws. That's so fucking stupid. Brian Armstrong got on his hands and knees, asked Gary to see the little smoky, and Brian Armstrong started sucking on it, okay? Like a dumb cock, okay? What Brian Armstrong needs to do is get with Congress people to get them to make crypto laws and regulations. What Brian Armstrong needs to do is get some Congress people to have a meeting with them, televise it, and get other crypto, or it's called organization. Okay? Get with the industry leaders, Microsoft, to get with all the industry leaders and say, let's get a CPAC going with people that are in Congress that are going to make crypto laws and regulations. Then Gary, and put them in the United States Code, the laws and regulations, the United States Code. Then Gary has to make the crypto laws and regulation guidelines. Got it? There you go. That's what we're dealing with, people in America. People that don't know a fucking thing, running shit in our government that have no idea what the fuck to do. It's embarrassing. Stacy's like, get him, Hulkster. Love the early show, says Barry S. I hope John Deaton kicks Elizabeth Warren out of her seat. Crypto Lucho made the show. Underpass 61. Crypto Hulk attorney at law. Dial 1-800 FUQ SEC. Yeah, MC Prosperity's like Gary Gensler says one thing at MIT and then does the opposite at the SEC. Michael Gilbert holding XLM for 5 years and all the others. All right, we're at 55-minute mark. That's it. This show's over. I've already gone over the important news that I feel that the government's stalling. That's basically what this is, all right? And I'm the only person calling them out because I see exactly what the fuck's going on. You think Brian Armstrong with these lawyers, they're not, I'm not even getting into it anymore. These people are such a waste of fucking time. I wasn't able to get to the quant article. I got that lined up for tomorrow, possibly. I got I got 3 articles for tomorrow morning. And 3 articles. And I could work on another 3 more tonight when I get back from doing what I'm doing. S. Harib 1. Thank you very much for that donation. Robert Driscoll's like, thanks all. So now you know exactly what's going on. What my job is to help you see, like, I've got experience in my area of the world. I don't know computer coding. I don't need that to be successful in crypto. What I need to be successful in crypto is to see what I see right now. All these criminals, what crypto, who's linking up with two, Blackrock's joining Stellar and Ripple, and just saying that they're on a Ethereum blockchain. Okay, we all know it's the XRP side chains that are going to help the Ethereum virtual machine do what the fuck it's supposed to do. The Ethereum is a fucking broke blockchain. Without Ripple helping it, it would fucking drown. Okay? Ripple is providing life support for all the bastards that have Ethereum. And then when people are going to find out one day, well, wait a second. Ethereum's run on Ripple and Stellar. Why the fuck do we have Ethereum? And I'll be like, that's a good question. You should keep thinking. Michael Gilbert says it can't do shit. Exactly. So when you see things like, and you're going to keep seeing things like that, oh, Bitcoin this, Ethereum that, but they don't show you who's really running shit. Stellar, XD, it's all the 3Xs, like I've been fucking saying this whole time. Yes, you're going to have a position for quant. Yes, H bar is going to be needed, but at the 3, it's like the base of a house is like cement. Yes, you got to have beams and ceilings and shit, okay? And they all do different things. What good is it to have a house without a roof? But you need it. What if your foundation is a dirt floor? So it's kind of like they all work together. You kind of see what I mean? All right. Where is Vitalik hiding these days hiding? Oh, he knows it's over. Eyes wide open. Thanks, Hulk, says Robert Driscoll. That'll be it. I got to get going. I got to pick up somebody from work and do some shit. I'll probably be home at 7 or 8 o'clock p.m. tonight and try to have a show lined up by 9:30 p.m. Pacific time. 9:30. So that's in about 5 hours from now. I should have a show all ready to go, lined up 5 hours from now. But the show will be at 6:30 a.m. Pacific time. And that'll be it for today. I made 2 shows. See y'all tomorrow. Adios.